Hello my friends, Runar again. I was out today and I bought a Daisy Model 340. It is a spring-powered air pistol. It says velocity up to 240 feet per second. Well, I just took a couple of shots with it and it seems to be hovering around 185 feet per second. That is with Umarex steel BBs. I have some plastic BBs we can try after. I think it should work. So just to see what sort of maximum velocity it will give. I have watched a YouTube channel named Daisy 880 Fanatic, I think it was. And he has several videos of this Daisy pistol. And he says that don't dry fire it, because that will make this piece break, this metal piece here. The hammer is metal. I put on a piece of tape. Maybe that will dampen the impact, because it doesn't have anything to do with the shooting itself. You manually cock it, just like you would a spring-powered airsoft pistol. So magazine, just push the magazine button and pull it out. I will lower the hammer. It has a safety which sits here. Now it's on safe. Now it's on fire. I had this type of pistol some 10 years ago, if I remember correctly, and I sold it because I had other air guns. I just wanted a cheap plinking gun, and this thing is dirt cheap, even here in Norway. Price in xxl.no is 529 Norwegian crowns. That's about $52, which is the cheapest one you can buy. Nobody sells it cheaper, or any other air pistol cheaper for that matter. You can disassemble it, never done so, not on the old one I had, and maybe I'll do it on this later, I don't know. Don't see the need for it. Looking down there, you can maybe see the spring, the coil spring in the bottom there, maybe, not sure. But it is a spring-powered air pistol. And magazine holds 200 BBs. You slide this lid backwards and lift up, then you pour in the BBs down there. I already have some BBs in there, so I don't want to load up more yet. You can see there is a couple of BBs in the magazine itself. To load it, there is a small piece underneath here that you pull out. You can shake it, and you can see it stack up some BBs there. The 880 Fanatic guy said keep count of your shots, and he recommend never load the magazine fully, because that will jam up and maybe break the magazine follower, etc. Never ever dry fire. And he has several of them, and he said that the most he got out of them before things started breaking, if you're careful, is about between 7,000 and 8,000 shots. After that, the spring will be too weak to shoot. So yeah, we will see. Don't think I will shoot that much. Another thing, it is very stiff to cock, so I will use the end of the table and load it that way. If I were to bring it into the woods, I will just use the nearest pine tree or something and hook onto the front sight and use that for leverage when cocking. Another thing he mentioned is that don't cock it and then let the slide go and shoot forward, because that can break the tab that feeds BBs from the magazine into the barrel. He said in his video that it has a sort of hop-up. Not sure, but he said so. And the whole thing is plastic, besides the screw and spring or springs. So it is very, very lightweight, doesn't weigh much. I will put up a Mountain Dew can and shoot, I don't know, we can start at about 2-3 meters, and if I hit where I aim, then I can go back maybe 6 meters or something. I doubt I will hit anything at 10 meters, but we will see. But first, let's put up this thing, and then we can see if my extra iconic can give us some corona numbers. So, one moment. So, let's see. Well, 3 meters I think will be a bit too short. So let's try at this distance. And need to cock it, as I said. Hold it against the table. Push it down. And then not just let the slide go, but ease it forward. So, let's see. I'm about 6 meters from the can. Hey, hit the can. Trigger pull is actually very good. 186 feet per second. Ding! Cutting! 183. Yeah, seems to be going about where I aim, actually. Not bad. Step back even further. 7 meters about. Nick the can. 188. Oops, the wind is blowing. Blowing my balcony door shut. That one missed it. 187. The BB veered off to the right for some reason. Try a little bit closer. There, hit it. Oh, highest so far, 192. Step back about 8 meters. Can I hit the can? No, miss it. 194. Made a hole there and a dent in the bottom there. Not sure where the other ones hit, but I know I hit it. Now, just from a different angle. I think I will have to load up the magazine again after this shot. We will see. That one didn't load. Maybe it was out of BBs. Yes, it was. That's too bad. I don't want to dry fire it. Five more BBs. $190. $192. So around 190 feet per second. Far cry from the 240, but okay. At least I seem to be able to hit the can. I think this will be the last one. That one veered off to the left. One more. Same with that one. Let me load up with some plastic BBs and see how that goes. And now, load it up with the plastic BBs. 2 grain or 0.13 gram. So let's see. Ooh, 301. And I actually hit the can, surprisingly enough. Never mind trying the plastic BBs. They seem to jump out of the loading space and into the pistol. So it is still in there somewhere, but I couldn't shake it out. So I guess I have to disassemble it later. But now it seems to work. Load it up with steel BBs again. Hottest so far with the steel, 196. Hitting the can. So no problem there. So at this distance, about 5.5 meters from the muzzle, it seems to be shooting just about where I aim. But the minute I step back 1 or 2 more meters, it starts veering off to the left or right. So this will be a little more shaky. Actually quite fun blinking pistol. You do have to cock it for every shot, but so you must do with a brake barrel spring piston. Let's see what the velocity is now. Ooh, 200 feet per second. So I guess maybe 240 is possible after some use, when the pistol is starting to settle in. $197. $198. Oops, that one slipped. But I think it loaded. Let's see. It sure did, and I hit the can again. 198. Climbing 199. I'll make sure to push the slide forward. That one missing, 196. Hit the can. Very fun blinking gun. Definitely worth the money. $52 US here in Norway, which is the cheapest one you can buy. Or as in Norwegian crowns, 529 crowns. Definitely worth the money. So if you want a cheap Beretta M9 lookalike air pistol, BB pistol, well, go buy it. Quite fun. And at about from 5 meters and shorter, you seems to be hitting just about where you aim. Of course, sometimes the BBs will fly left, right, etc. But yeah, okay. Let me show the can. It has made several more holes in the can, and dings and dents. Oh yeah, quite fun BB gun. So, okay, just some final thoughts. Well, 301 feet per second with that one, but it jams. So stick to the steel BBs. So well, it seems to be giving about between 190 and 200 feet per second, which is quite reasonable. And something I just noticed, several shots went in and they either dented or one of them even shot out the back. So from 5 meters distance, that is quite good. This pistol comes in this cardboard box along with a user manual and nothing else. I think it used to come in a blister pack, the old one I had before, some 10 years ago. Don't remember exactly. So, cool pistol. Looks like the barrel is recessed a little bit lower. Can you hear it? That's a plastic BB circling around in there. Well, okay. For disassemble, I'm not going to do it now, but then I have to push in this button, twist this piece down, and then you can pull this piece out, and then pull the slide forward a bit and lift up. So don't think I will try bothering to do so on camera, at least not now. But yeah, hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.